Welcome back to Castle Ravenloft. This is Adventure 5, the final transformation. We're still looking for that dark fountain. 2 episodes ago, Thorgrim used his healing strike ability, which is this one. And I had said, oh well, Alyssa was too far away and she couldn't heal one. But this allows him to heal himself, because it just says choose one hero. So he'll choose himself. Now he had 7 hit points at the time, so he would have gone to full health. So instead of having 6 health at the moment right now, I'm going to put him back up to 7, and that corrects that oversight from a couple episodes ago. Alright, we're going to begin. We have the crippling miasma, which means heroes' movement is reduced by 1. We also have rejuvenating onslaught till the end of your hero's next phase, which was Thorgrim. Every time we successfully hit a monster, which of course there are none on the board at the moment, we will regain 1 hit point. Alright, I'm going to readjust the camera, and we're going to have Alyssa take her turn. Alright, we're going to have Alyssa go to the north. Now she's adjacent to Cabin, so Cabin can come along with her. There's no monsters to fight, so she's going to not be doing an attack of any kind. So she will be just moving, and she has a movement speed of 6 normally, so she can move 5. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right to the edge of this tile, and we'll have Cabin tag along. Alright, I'm going to just readjust the camera. We're going to do an exploration up here. Alright, actually readjusted the map so that I can get things on the playing area here. Alright, it is now exploration time. So we're going to take the top tile off of the deck, and it is the Dark Fountain. Okay, we have found it, and things are going to get ugly. Okay, so first thing we got to do is we have to take a look at what happens when the Dark Fountain is found. This is, when a hero reveals the Dark Fountain, the denizens inside Castle Ravenloft realize what the heroes are attempting to attack. Place 5 hit point tokens on the dark pool. Okay, we're going to put a die there with 5 on it for the rest of the adventure. At the end of each hero phase, okay, we're into the exploration phase, so that's something. The active hero draws a monster card and places a monster on a tile within 2 tiles of the hero's tile. Whenever a hero or Cabin are on the Dark Fountain tile at the end of the hero's phase, a part of Strahd's vampiric essence inhabiting Cabin is destroyed. Remove 1 hit point token from the Dark Fountain tile. And we win when all of the hit points are removed, and we lose if any one hero goes to 0, and we don't have a healing surge. Alright, white triangle. We do need to get a monster though. So we're going to draw a monster card, top of the deck, and we get a warrior skeleton. Okay, that's off of the dungeon command. So let's find the warrior skeleton. And I believe it is this little painted guy right here. Pretty cool. So on he goes to the bone pile. And so we're still into the exploration phase. So we placed the monster. Now it's the villain phase. Is Cabin by himself on a tile? No. Is there a monster on this tile? No. Alright. We didn't draw a black triangle. And is the villain in play? No. So now we have to activate each monster. So we're going to be activating the warrior skeleton. What does the warrior skeleton do? If the warrior skeleton is within 1 tile of a hero, it moves adjacent to the closest hero and attacks the hero with an axe. Lovely. So it's going to move, oh, we'll say here it's adjacent to the active hero, which is Alyssa, and attacks with an axe, plus 9, doing 1 damage, worth 2 experience if we take it out. Alright, plus 9, so we're going to put the dice tray, I'll put it right here, and we're going to roll for the skeleton. Place plus 9, 4, and 9 is only 13. Alyssa's armor class is 15. It doesn't even hit her. This is excellent. And that, I think, is going to be the end of Alyssa's turn. So up next will be Thorgrim. Alright, we're back to Thorgrim, and he's adjacent to the Skeletal Warrior. Now the Skeletal Warrior's got a hefty armor class of 17, and he's undead. We could use the Holy Water to just get rid of him, but I think we're going to risk a little bit here. We're going to use the Healing Strike. Attack one adjacent monster +8. Doing a damage is enough to get rid of it. We also have the Rejuvenating Onslaught. Until the end of your next hero phase, whenever a hero hits a monster with an attack, the hero gains a hit point. That'll get Thorgrim back to full health if he can hit the Skeletal Warrior. Well, this is already at full health, so the Healing Strike is not going to have an effect. But let's find out what Thorgrim can do. Come on. We got +8, and we need 17 total. And we get 16 and 8 is 24. That is, wow, enough to knock out the Skeletal Warrior. Excellent. Which is going to give us 1 experience. Or, sorry, 2 experience. Guy's pretty tough. And that's going to heal Thorgrim to full. And we also have an extra healing because of the Healing Strike. Excuse me, but they're both at full health. Alright, Thorgrim has done an attack. Now he's going to move. He's going to move 1, 2 to here, taking Cavan along with him. And now that's the end of the hero phase, which a couple of things are going to happen now. Because a hero and Cavan are on the Dark Fountain tile, Cavan loses 1 of his essence, so it's going to go from 5 down to 4. So we have to have him on this tile 4 more times at the end of a hero phase with no monsters on the tile, I believe. I don't think it has to do with monsters, though, but I'll reread the rules before we get to the next episode. So anyway, right now this happens. But because we have revealed the Dark Fountain, the monsters of Castle Ravenloft, yes, are getting riled up. So we immediately get a monster right now to draw, because it says for the rest of the adventure, at the end of each hero phase, the active hero draws a monster card and places a monster on a tile within 2 tiles of the hero. So he's going to reveal this monster. So we're going to have a spider, and it is going to show up within 2 tiles of Thorgrim. Alright, so we get a spider. It goes within 2 tiles. So 1, 2. We're going to put it, well, you can just see it on the edge of the camera there, 2 tiles away over here. So they're starting to come and get at us. Alright, that's what happens at end of the hero phase. Now we're into the exploration phase. And Thorgrim is at the edge of a tile, so he will get to explore. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna get rough. We got to get this to 0. New tile, black triangle. Damn it! All right, nasty, nasty business. So we got a black triangle. Before we do anything, let's get the treasure that Thorgrim gets for taking out the Skeletal Warrior. Clear the air. Discard an environment card in play. Oh, that's pretty cool. So the crippling miasma actually goes away, which should have gone away right away. But anyway, excellent. No more crippling miasma. They can motor now, but of course we need to stay on the Dark Fountain tile, so that's not going to matter much. And of course the Rejuvenating Onslaught will also go away because we have finished the end of Thorgrim's turn. Alright, caught everything up again. Treasure cards. I know I should be putting the treasure card under the monster. That way I won't forget. But I do tend to remember eventually. Alright, so we've drawn a new tile. We need a monster for that tile. Damn it. So the monster Thorgrim gets on the tile. No! Oh, I was waiting for these jerks to show up. The Blazing Skeleton. The Blazing Skeleton, oh man, I hate these guys so much. Alright, that's the second one that shows up. One of our lovely Blazing Skeletons. And it just happens to be right there. Okay, and now we're still in the exploration phase, or is that the end? That's the end of the exploration phase. The villain phase begins now. Cavan is not on a tile with a monster, and he's not on a tile by himself. He's not going to transform. Excellent. Did we place a black triangle tile down? Yes, we did. Which means we get an encounter. We have tons of experience. So if this is really bad, we're just going to bounce it. Prowling Spirits. You must discard one of your treasure cards of your choice. Oh. Well, that is not... We're not going to bounce that one. So Thorgrim has Holy Water and a Ring of Accuracy. He's going to get rid of the Ring of Accuracy. It gets stolen by the Prowling Spirits. Not going to worry about that. He still has his Holy Water, though, which is good. Alright, well that was the encounter. That wasn't quite as bad as it could have been. If the villain's in play, activate him. No, he's not. Activate all monsters you control in the order you drew them. So first up will be the spider. If the spider's adjacent to a hero, nope, it is not. The spider's within one tile. It is within one tile of Alyssa. It attacks a hero with an acidic web. Yeah, we've seen this before. +6, doing 2 damage, or sorry, +11, 1 damage and slowed. +11, eh? Oh man, probably going to hit. Very good odds. +11, wow, 2 and 11 is 13, and Alyssa's armor class is 15. Wow, did we get lucky? But it's not over there, so she will take no damage, and she will not be slowed. So I think that's all it does, because it missed. So it would have done 1 damage and slowed, place the spider adjacent to the hero. So it just shot a web at Alyssa and missed her. Wow, excellent for that one. Now we have the blazing skeleton. Oh man. If the blazing skeleton is within one tile of a hero, it is. It attacks each hero on the closest hero's tile with a ball of fire. Well, that's going to be Thorgrim. +7, 2 damage, 1 with a miss. Okay. 2 damage, 1 with a miss. Let's get out the dice tray again here and see what it rolls. It rolls a 1. It whiffs. Oh my god, did we get so unbelievably lucky. A miss is still 1 damage, so Thorgrim's going to go down to 7 health from 8, but that's really good. Unbelievable, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that. And I think I'm just going to readjust the camera here, because I think that's the end of our episode. Wow, so Thorgrim's 7 health, Alyssa's at 8. We have Cavan on the Dark Fountain tile. We've got a blazing skeleton out and a spider, but they both whiffed. Wow, that was incredibly lucky, and our encounter was not bad. Alright, let me readjust, and we're going to wrap it up for today. Alright, we gave a little bit of a different view here, more of a lower down view. So that's going to be the end of our episode for today. Wow, we got lucky on those monster attacks. That was so lucky. And we have now Thorgrim and Cavan on the Dark Fountain tile. We have Alyssa guarding the passage with the spider throwing acidic webs at her and missing. And we have the blazing skeleton chucking fireballs. Maybe it hit the Dark Fountain and it fizzled out. So that's where we're going to leave it off for today. Thorgrim still has holy water, which can do 1 damage to an undead creature. And Alyssa has a potion of healing and a wand of teleportation, which could be useful if something really, really brutal shows up, like the Dracolich or something. So anyway, thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Castle Ravenloft Adventure 5, the final transformation. Looks like we're on our way. We only have to keep Cavan on the Dark Fountain tile 4 more turns with a hero there at the end of the hero phase, and we will successfully transform him back. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.